Ah yes, we're back. Thought once again we would sort of examine the mug from 20 years ago, the 1997 Michigan Renaissance Festival mug that lies high atop my fireplace mantle for most of the year, along with the other one that I have from 1994, I believe. And it's getting to be like an antique store in here, isn't it? So anyway, we just thought we would share that with you once again. And of course the somewhat of a Sherlock Holmes pipe, where the high karate, I don't know if it's aftershave or cologne, but nevertheless it's inside. So I know you were waiting all day to hear that one. I figure what we'll do at this moment is kind of explain what we're playing here in the background once again, and call to your attention the cassette tapes. When I got these at the Renaissance Festival, they were just cassette tapes. There wasn't any CDs, and at that time I believe they were only being sold at the Renaissance Festival from Owen Fife and the New World Renaissance Band. This is what we're listening to now, if you can see that in a clear light. It's his collection called Where Beauty Moves and Wit Delights. You can see the painting there, somewhat of a medieval sculpture type statuary situation that graces the cover. And of course now this is available on CD and has been for a number of years, but this is originally from 1992, and we're examining 6 songs on one side and 13 songs on the other, and we're listening to most of those in the background. Certainly a great loss to us all, the passing of Owen Fife in 2012, but there's lots of recordings since this, and in fact there's a note here, the liner notes I should say, from Owen himself, and we'll quote, "Mingled with the colors of history and the texture of distant lands, these ancient songs have come to be as dear friends to me. They are collected here to live once more. And recounting chance and circumstance from my own life perhaps, you will find that they likewise speak for you. To this end, join me, where beauty moves and wit delights." I also have his other one. I think this came out before the one I just showed you. This is called Live the Legend, and it's also from Owen Fife and the New World Renaissance Band. This one is from around the same time as the other one, the early 1990s, and another fine recording. And since then he's had probably 4 or 5 under the title of the New World Renaissance Band, although some of them were just him alone and with the musical outfit that's still at the festival, from what I understand, called Cantiga. Owen's notes here on the first album, called Live the Legend, he writes, "I fell in love with early music. Upon my first encounter, I fell in love with its elegance, its simplicity, its intelligence, its virtue, its simplicity, its adventure. It's a musical chivalry, he says. And it has long since become quest to see the ancient songs live and breathe again, spirited for modern ears. And now it is my pleasure to present this Renaissance collection to the romantics of today. Live the legend." Words of the late Owen Fife from the early 1990s. All right, So the Renaissance Festival is at hand, and we hope to see you there, myself and my entourage, either September 3rd or perhaps around September 22nd, September 23rd, somewhere in that weekend as well. That one isn't official yet, but I think it'll be somewhere around that time. So, hey, it's great to see everybody. We say thank you for being here this evening, and thank you for your tolerance. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna check it out here and play it back, and probably have a few laughs myself. So it remains a mystery what it'll come out like, but you'll know before me, in a way. Maybe the other way around, but you know what I mean. Maybe I'm trying to be a little too fancy with my wordage. There now. So at this particular juncture, I think we'll say good evening, and I do thank you once again for your company, and we'll certainly see you soon, my friends. Peace and love to you all, and may God bless.